Hello movie fans and welcome to Lost in the Reel. Every so often a film comes around that just blows your mind. One that subverts expectations at every turn, not just in its storytelling, but in its craft and performances as well. And folks, we have a mind blower on our hands with Strange Darling. Let's talk about it. The synopsis for Strange Darling has been kept very simple for purposeful reasons by everyone involved in promoting it. And to me, that is just so refreshing. No one wants this film to be spoiled because it's such an insane, mind-boggling, and satisfying experience to go in blind to. I will only say this about the premise, as it's explained in the opening intro text crawl. Strange Darling follows a serial killer's last slaying in the backwoods of Oregon after a brutal spree in the interior West. And really, that's all you need to know about the story going into it.
And at this particular time, you do not need to know.
Writer-director J.T. Mollner, whose only feature film other than this is a Western with Chad Michael Murray and Luke Wilson called Outlaws and Angels, shows such confidence behind the camera and with his screenwriting abilities too. It's very rare that such a green filmmaker can come in with an idea as ambitious as this, swinging for the fences, and almost immediately prove to his audience that they are in capable hands. But Mollner is somehow able to do this. Right as Strange Darling begins, you feel like you're getting whiplash from the text crawl, to the proud announcement that it's shot on 35mm film, to the title and that it's told in 6 chapters, and then the movie bitch slaps you and starts right smack dab in the middle on chapter 3. This is basically J.T. Mollner flexing, showing his audience that they are in for something completely different and special, and to just keep expecting the unexpected. The way in which he utilizes a non-linear storyline to rip one bloody bandage off at a time, slowly revealing its secrets, just makes me itch to want to watch this immediately over again. It has that rewatchability factor that not many movies do. It also helps that Mollner's flick is absolutely beautiful to look at. The fact that it's shot on 35mm certainly helps, but it's none other than Giovanni Ribisi as the cinematographer who brings this picture to life. It seems the actor is now scratching to get behind the camera and wanted to get his start as a DP first to try his hand at it. He proves to be a visionary. This is one of the most gorgeous looking movies I've seen in quite some time. From the black and white photography to the luscious bright color work later on,
it lures the weak in with its beautiful color.
Everything about Strange Darling just pops off of the screen. And then there are the performances. And what performances they are. Led by genre king Kyle Gallner, who has proven his street cred in films like Smile, The Passenger, and Scream, and Willia Fitzgerald from MTV's TV adaptation of Scream, Mollner has found the most electric performing duo imaginable. Not only do the two have great chemistry, but the lengths in which they go in taking their characters to such undeniably surprising and shocking places is so impressive. But I have to tip my hat to Miss Fitzgerald, who I believe I've only seen in The Fall of the House of Usher, as she gives what is my favorite performance of 2024 so far. Strange Darling hinges on her abilities to pull this tightrope act off, and she delivers a courageous, go-for-broke performance that I don't think I will ever forget. This movie is Willia Fitzgerald's calling card, and I have no doubt it's only uphill from here for her. I honestly don't have many cons for this film because I was so caught up in what I was watching that nothing really negative stood out to me. But I suppose for some, the non-linear storyline might not work for them, and the pacing might be off because of it. There's quite a bit of time here where you will literally be thinking, what the fuck is going on right now?
What the fuck is going on?
And you kind of have to just give in to the film and go along for the ride. If you can't do that, then this movie might not work for you. There is so much more I wish I could go into detail about, because Strange Darling is such a daring, clever beast of a film. But to do that would be to ruin such an exciting experience for any of you who haven't seen it yet. Just know that this is one of the best movies of the year and is sure to become a cult classic. If you have an affinity for serial killer movies and feel like there's nothing new left in the genre's tank, then think again. Strange Darling is a nasty, brilliant, and assured piece of filmmaking that is not to be missed. Thank you so much for watching Lost in the Reel. What are your thoughts on Strange Darling? What is your favorite serial killer film? Sound off in the comments section down below. And until next time, my friends, take care.